Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. Bandit's hanging out with me, looking at the mirror. And Chloe just got back from camp, so she is texting all of her new camp friends. She's very excited. She just went to marine biology camp for a week and is so elated. So I'm sure the next video she's in, which will be soon because we do have some snacks to open, I'm sure she will tell you guys all about it. But today I have double the Boxy. So on one of those rare occasions, both of my Boxycharms came in at the same time, which is perfect because we can open them up. I have some makeup wipes, so I can wipe off the makeup I'm wearing and put on whatever's in these boxes. So we'll see what we got. All right, so if you're new, I want to welcome you and thank you so much for checking us out. We do all kinds of unboxings, unbaggings, get ready with me's, collaborations, try-ons, bark boxes, giveaways, all kinds of fun stuff here. So if you like that kind of thing, why not consider hitting that subscribe button? And if you're returning, thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So again, I have both of my Boxycharm boxes, and what I'm trying to do is open them up and review what it is I think I might be using. And then things that are either duplicates, things I already have. I'll tell you what my thoughts are on that if I've actually gotten a chance to use it. And then other things I may put away aside as gifts and giveaways, just depending upon how stocked up I am with those items. So I may not try everything out, particularly lotions and serums. Even if I am thinking I might use it in the future, once you open it, it starts that clock ticking. So I don't want it to go bad before I could either use it or gift it to someone else. All right, so Boxycharm is a monthly beauty subscription. They have their base box, their premium box, and then once a quarter their Luxe box, which is going to replace your base box. So I have two boxes, probably one of the smallest boxes I've received and one of the largest that I've received. So I'm going to start with the small box. I believe that's going to be the base box. I think red is the color for base, and I can see red peeking through. I think blue is premium and black is Luxe. Could have those confused though. Yep, this is the base box. And status quo, that's a really pretty flyer though. I love those little pink fronds. Here is your sneak peek, just a tiny sneak peek. Your base box is going to have 5 items, and you're typically going to get a really good value. So you're paying $28, but you're definitely going to get much more than that as far as your value. The little card here tells you about each product. So we're going to go over those. The first thing was my choice item, and that is the Alley Oop Stack the Odds Multi-Use Stacker 3 Cream Shades to Play, Highlight, Blush, and Contour. This is in the tone Sassy Pants. Right, so here is how this looks when it comes out. So it is a stack. We've got the, what is it, the bronzer, right? Contour. The blush. And the highlighter. So let's take a look at these. All right, so nice. You know I love a cream formula. So there is your highlighter. There is a little mirror in there too. And it's neat how it kind of looks like that. There is the blush. And there is the contour. And there is how it looks on. So the contour is going to be a pretty good match for my skin tone. And sometimes what I'll do with contour like this, because it is so light, is I might even sometimes mix it when I have a foundation that's a little too light because it's more of a winter tone than a summer tone for me. So I'll mix something like that sometimes even in with a foundation because it's a cream product. It mixes very nicely. Although If you do have a powder product, what you could do is you could scrape a little bit off, so you're just getting like the loose powder of it, and kind of mix that in with your foundation manually. With this, I just put like drops of that and drops of the, or swirls of this, along with like little drops of the foundation, and then kind of mix it all together. But I love that blush and that highlighter too. Very nice. And I mean, that's a very nice color for me. That is $38 is the value, which I think is a good value. That's $10 more than the whole box cost. So already right out the gate, I've already made up my investment. It does say that it's a buildable, blendable formula infused with moisturizing ingredients like jojoba and sunflower seed oil for a natural glow. Next, by Kate Somerville, is the Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. This is a very nice cream. I'm not going to open it because I have one open, so I'm going to go get that for you and show you. I'm just going to show you the container. This is a very loose, a very kind of watery formula. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go get it to show you what the one that I already have open looks like, how it goes on, and tell you a little bit about my experience with the formula. So I am back with the one that I have open. They always have like this little seal on here. Okay, so I don't want to tip it too much, but it is a very kind of watery formula. So you can kind of see how it's like wanting to just drip. It does blend in though very nicely because it is not a thick product. It blends in very nicely. There is no scent to it at all. So if you are not a fan of scent on your face, this is a really great product for you. And it does feel really nice on, like you're not going to feel any of that heaviness. Sometimes, I don't know if you've ever noticed, some moisturizers you put them on and they get a little peely. Like I have one that has CBD in it, and it's a serum that I put on my neck usually, but I noticed that, like, and I'm not putting any other products on there but the serum, and it kind of like, oh, it's kind of, you know, fuzzing up or whatever it is you want to call it. But this is nice. I don't notice that with this. It is a very good one. It is rather pricey though. So this little guy is going to run you $76. It is good for sensitive skin. And it has moisture boosting, visible redness reducing ingredients known to soothe dry, tight skin. And as a child, Kate, the owner of the company, used goat's milk to alleviate her painful eczema. So now I've never tried it. Chloe does have eczema. I've never tried it on her skin, but it may be something we try this fall or winter when the eczema gets worse because of the dryness in the air. All right, so that's another win. Next, by Complex Culture, is the Futures So Bright eyeshadow palette. Now I have, I think, 3 eyeshadow palettes from them before. The Complex Culture has some beautiful, beautiful shades too. I have noticed that. So this is nice, something different. The other thing is it shows you like what brushes to use to blend, shade, or define, and they have some of the nicest brushes. That is one thing I'm a huge fan of with Complex Culture. So you see there is a mirror. And then it's also, I know with the other ones, I don't know if it is with this one, but it's like, they have like day, night, and kind of in between. And I think it was going down. So like this would be day, this would be night, and this would be like maybe brunch, I think they would call it, for a look. Although you could certainly mix and match it to however suits you. So I'm going to start with these first 3 here. Okay, so these are these 3. That's the first 3. I'm just going to go into this one a little bit more because it looks very light. All right, so this one here is almost skin tone, so it's kind of hard to see. But this one here is absolutely lovely, and so is this one. Next, we're going to go into the 3 center ones. All right, so I'm going to guess that this one here is also going to kind of blend in. Actually, it came out better than I thought. Last, we're going to go into those 3 here at the end. All right. Ooh, those are some nice colors too. So definitely some good mix and match. The other ones I put right there. So I guess that doesn't show you a good color story, but beautiful, beautiful colors. Liking that. All right, so this box is getting better and better all the time. That is valued at $30, and they are jewel-inspired shades that will spark a new attitude. Creamy, buildable matte and shimmer shades can be worn on their own or layered for endless looks. Next is a new brand to me and a new brand to Boxy, and this is BFC, Beauty for Certain. And this is, oh, Whole Lotta Mascara. Okay. So there that is. This is a $32 value. It says volume boosting, lash enhancing, insta enhancing. I put on my mascara just to go to the bodega. It's all I need to get a bold look that makes it bang. That's Beauty for Certain. $32 value, and it's new brand to Boxy. So we'll definitely be trying this out because you know I'm always on the lookout for the next best mascara. Last, we have this Beauty Crop Liquid Eyeshadow Duo. So you have like a matte and a shimmer in here. This is valued at $18. It says one side is a creamy velvet pigmented matte formula and the other is a dazzling liquid glitter formula. They're easy to blend and can be layered, mixed, and matched. A double dose of fun. The matte color is called Cinnamon and the shimmer is Fudge. And it looks like this is cruelty-free, which is good. The mascara is cruelty-free. The Alley-Oop, it doesn't say. The Kate Somerville, I'm pretty sure is cruelty-free. Does it say on here? It does, yep. And the Complex Culture is also cruelty-free. So, just in case that was something that you look for in a makeup. I know I tend to, if I'm buying it myself, I do look for things that are cruelty-free. I don't feel like, and it's just my own personal feeling, but I don't feel like animal testing for beauty products is really a necessity these days. So that's my own personal feeling though. I don't judge those who do. It's just my own personal feeling. I try not to. All right, so it opens like that. There is the wand. There is the matte. There is that wand, and ooh, I like that. That's pretty. It's looking darker. What I'm seeing on camera is looking darker, but really pretty. Okay, so that is my base box. I think this goes really nicely with the Complex Culture eyeshadow palette. So there is an option, but we got to see what's in the premium box before we make any judgments. Again, next we have our premium box. This is a big old box. And I feel like the choices in this one were all skincare. I think there was only like 2 choices, maybe 3. You get to choose 2 items, but I think in each category there was only like 2 items. Like I said, maybe a third, but I feel like it was mostly skincare, but I could be thinking about August's selection too. Here is your sneak peek. I see a big old palette on the top. Again, we have our card with all of our information. So this box is, I think, like 38. Not 100% sure, but I think it's like 38. So you're supposed to be getting more upscale items and in your premium. The first one is from Lunar Beauty, and it is the Nude Prism Eyeshadow Palette. It has 18 eyeshadow palettes of neutrals and soft pinks, 6 shimmers, and 12 mattes. This is a $48 value from Lunar Beauty. There is the outside. So this is the Moa? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, brand. And not too long ago, there was a mystery box they put out that I didn't get. And when I saw what people were getting, I was like definitely kicking myself because they got some really nice things in there. So there it is. Beautiful out there. Look at that. Okay, so there we go. And these shimmers right along here, that makes the whole entire palette worth it. I'm not going to swatch all of this right now, only because let's see what else is in the box, make some decisions, and then whatever I don't do a look on camera with, I will do a look off camera with. Next, by Bare Minerals, is the Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream in Suede 04. I think this might have been my choice item, only because you would have to pick a color, and they're usually pretty bad at picking out colors, for me at least. Okay, so there it is on. I don't have it blended all the way in, but it does look like a really good tone for me, and it's nice and light. I've always loved Bare Minerals. Like, I remember when they first came out and everything was the powder stuff, and my skin was much younger, so it worked out perfectly for me. And now that my skin's a little bit older, I find that sometimes the powder stuff tends to set in those creases, but I couldn't use the liquidy formulas back then. This would have been like the 90s, because I had such severe acne and such oily skin that it would feel like there was like just a mask sitting on there and just like it was going to melt off. Today's formulas are much different, obviously, but my skin has also changed, so I thought this would be perfect for the summer if I did in fact choose this, and if I didn't, I know I have eyeballed things like this. That is a $37 value. A 3-in-1 multitasker is a moisturizer, skin tint with SPF 30 and hyaluronic acid to boost hydration for a dewy, healthy looking glow. Next, by Stone Street Soap House, is the, okay, I mean, that just looks like Geronimo to me, but I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. That's probably some thing. Wholesome Body Cream. This is valued at $32. It says it's a little floral and a little herbal and so very Moorish. Natural oils including jojoba, argan, and almond nourish the skin without making it greasy. Free of colors and parabens, cruelty-free, made in England with 100% responsibly sourced natural oils. Oh, that does smell really nice. So it is, there's no seal on there, which I'm surprised. Usually something like this would have a seal. So it is just a white cream that just, you know, obviously blends into the skin. Feels nice. It smells nice. I definitely do get that little bit of floral and a little bit of like an herby blend. It's enriched with English honey, shea butter, and cocoa butter. Its bright floral scent was inspired by a twilight stroll through a wildflower meadow. Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right, and that's $32. This is a brand new brand to Boxy. That might have been my other choice. By Avant Skincare is the Blue Volcanic Stone Purifying and Antioxidizing Cleansing Gel. And I do like the Avant products. This, all right, might want to sit down for this. This is a cleansing gel. It is $110. $110 to wash my face. Okay. All right, I'm not mad about getting that in a box. It's a non-drying gel, aims to effortlessly eliminate excess oil, dirt, and makeup without leaving skin feel overexposed, with a cocktail of antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant extracts. It helps prevent breakouts and soothe irritation. It says that the cocoa helps to repair skin cells and aims to neutralize harmful free radicals. The copper aims to improve skin elasticity, firmness, and thickness while reducing wrinkles and hyperpigmentation. Happy to have that. Next we have a shampoo and conditioner. I actually have this open and I do use this. I kind of like cycle through different shampoos and conditioners every few days or so. So these I do have open. They're really, really nice. This is the Ultra. These are about $33 each, so the set is $66. They have a number of different, I have like, I think the whole line. I got it from Boxycharm, I'll be honest with you, I didn't pay. So I did get, I think, the whole line from Boxycharm. It does have CBD in it. It smells amazing. Their hair mask is fantastic, so soft and smooth. Great products. I love these. It says healthy hair begins at the scalp. This daily duo repairs and hydrates stressed out strands with natural ingredients like jojoba, baobab, and avocado, while the anti-inflammatory benefits of CBD oil nourish and soothe your scalp. It's great for all hair types too. Tame frizz, protect your hair color, and add lustrous shine. And then the last thing in this box is by Luxe, and it is a set of 2 makeup sponges. These almost look, they look like they have a little bit of a different texture, so now I gotta feel them. All right, I don't know if this is picking up the texture on there, but it almost has like a fleece look that doesn't feel like fleece, but it definitely does feel a little bit different than typically you would feel in your makeup sponges. Now that being said, these 2 little sponges right here, $40. It's a duo-sided beauty sponge. It's best used damp and made for your liquid complexion products. The sponge absorbs the least amount of product and applies the majority of it onto your skin. Oh, it's microfiber, that's why. The microfiber sponge used dry will apply your powder products smoothly, or wet will apply your liquid products with no lines of demarcation. So that's $40. So that's what it is. They're oh, okay, and there's so I don't know if you can tell, this one, there's a line right there, so this definitely feels different. So this is definitely the microfiber one, and this is the other one. But it definitely has like a weird feel to it. I wish I could describe it better. This is really soft. This is almost like a little bit of a exfoliating feel. That's maybe better for the liquid. Huh, I don't know. I'll have to go on their website and see. So that's what I got in my 2 boxes. So we're gonna take off this makeup and create a look. So I am going to start, I just washed my face with using some of this Kate Somerville goat milk moisturizer. Usually my regimen is to put on toner, which I did already put on toner, then a serum, then an eye cream, which I do from here to here and then on the lids, and then a moisturizer. So, and then typically the serum or the moisturizer does go all the way down my neck, because whatever's up here you want to carry down here. All right, think of your neck as an extension of your face. Next, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Primer. And then we're going to use this Bare Minerals Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. And I don't know, because this is a tinted hydrated gel cream, if you would even need to use a facial cream underneath. But since I got the Kate Somerville, I did use the one that's already open just to kind of put it on. Right, and I'm going to take the one sponge here, And I have some Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. And typically that's what I use to wet my, my brushes and my makeup sponges. I just put like a little dab on the sponge itself. And then I just put some dabs on and blend it. Now usually with a foundation, I would use my flat foundation brush, but I wanted to go ahead and try these sponges out. Now I'm one that I don't do my makeup by a sink, so I am never going to remember or take the time to go all the way back to the sink, wet the makeup sponges, and then come back to do my face look. So I always have just like a spray, like a facial spray that I can dampen them with. That being said, I don't know if it gets damp enough because I feel like it does kind of suck up a bit of the product, but that being said, it's on. I'll try to put a little bit on with my fingers just to see if there is a difference. All right, so this side of the face I did with my fingers. This side I just did with the sponge. There's definitely a difference, I would say, so I probably would need to get those sponges a little bit more wet. I think that's a nice match and nice and light, so definitely loving this product. It doesn't feel like it's caked on, it doesn't feel heavy, it feels like my skin can kind of breathe through. All right, next I'm going to use this Alley Oop product, and I'm going to start with that contour. This, you could use the sponge again, so let's go in there and get it all nice and wet. And I try to kind of feel for the bone there. And see, I feel like when it's wet, it soaks up even more product. I don't know, is that just me? I don't know, let me know, what are you guys' experience with makeup sponges? Do you like them? Do you feel like they maybe soak up more of the product? Next, we're going to put on this blush. That is definitely a light touch blush. It's definitely something I would probably have to use more with a full foundation, because otherwise it just kind of seems to exaggerate the rosacea. Now that being said, it's not a bad product. I just think for my rosacea, it would definitely be something I would need a full full foundation for, to really cover up the redness that I already have going on, because I don't feel like you can really see it that much. All right, so I did put the highlighter on. I don't feel like that's very, there we go, noticeable. I think you really need to really do need to build this up. Okay, so cheeks done. Take my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. I did get this in a mystery box, so I got the white in there. I think I probably would have chose a different color. I would have gone with maybe the fair. There's how it looks on. Almost looks like clown makeup when you first put it in. But my mom was looking for eye cream, and she grabbed this and put it on and was not impressed. So I had to explain to her what it was. That it was not eye cream. So it's definitely going to give you a clean canvas to work with. But because it is a white, you're really going to want to make sure that you really cover those lids. Otherwise, you're going to have a kind of a white look up there if you don't really get that done. So again, you can see that it is pretty white there. definitely would probably want to pick one closer to your skin tone unless you really want like something to really pop. So that being said, let's try the Complex Culture because that had some colors I would really want to see. Boom. Now for this particular canvas, clean canvas though, the palette, the Lunar Beauty palette would actually go very nicely too, because some of those lighter colors that maybe wouldn't necessarily show up as brightly, that look maybe a little bit more skin tone-ish, would pop a little bit better. So maybe we should use that one. Let's use that one to see, even though I really want to get into that Complex Culture one. But this has some very light colors in there. So these colors here I think would do really good with that white clean canvas. Start with the outer corner. And I think I'm going to go with this Bloom for You. And I am pleasantly surprised that that's almost more of a purpley color. Oh yeah, that's not, I don't know, that doesn't strike me as a very nudes palette. I'm going to come in here with, I think, this Cherry Blossom color right there. So that really pops with the white underneath. So then I'm going to come in with this kind of rose gold type color. And I'm just going to tap that in actually. I find that sometimes the shimmers, when you tap them in, come out much nicer than when you use a brush. I am going to then take, this one right here, and kind of put that in this outer area right here. There is how that looks. Okay, so there is where we're at. The fluffy, oh, wait a minute, I do want to get a little bit of this Sakura here, kind of right in there. This fluffy brush, and I'm going to go with this So Icy shade right there. All right, and then I'm going to take one of these little brushes here, and I'm going to try to create an eyeliner using this color right here that almost looks like a black, could be a black, we're going to find out. All right, so we created an eyeliner. I struggle with under the eyes, but I am going to use a combination of this one right here that we used kind of in the center, and maybe this kind of camel colored one. Okay, so I really like how that came out. So I'm going to swatch the colors that I used for you. All right, so those are the colors that I used. There is that Icy, the Cherry Blossom. So the Icy I did up here, the Cherry Blossom. Obviously this would be a great topper as well. Then this was that shade that I kind of dabbed onto there. There is the outer eye, and there is the eyeliner effect. And then Now we didn't get to use that beauty crop with this look, so I'll definitely use that with the other look, but I just don't feel like it would match as well with this look. All right, so next we have mascara. There were no lip products, so can't try those out. There is the wand. All right, so there is with the mascara and there is without, and I think this mascara is everything it claims to be. Like, I don't know how well it's shown up on camera, but my lashes look fantastic. All right, I think I have found my new favorite mascara. So those are pretty much the products that I got. Again, there was a couple things that you know, I couldn't use both eyeshadow palettes or the wand one, so I'll definitely do either an eye look on me or an eye look on Chloe. All right, well, that's all I have for now. Please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you would. Thanks for spending all this time with me, and hopefully I'll see you soon.